So it's been a little crazy ever since the TMNT Mutant Mayhem trailer came out. I personally loved the trailer, but a lot of people didn't like the trailer. A lot of people didn't like the fact, the new design of April O'Neil, the fact that they made her like this short, fat, and black character. I personally don't care, me personally. And I know what you guys are thinking, like, Rob, how can you not care about that, but you went crazy over the Little Mermaid? Look, guys, I can't explain why. I just, for some reason, the Little Mermaid thing bothered me, and April O'Neil thing didn't bother me. You know, it's just certain things. So I did want to address that right away. I'm going to have a couple people going, well, Rob, you know, you say this, but then you say, look, sometimes something bothers me, sometimes something doesn't bother me. In this case, the April O'Neil thing doesn't bother me. But that's not what I want to talk about today. What I want to talk about is this feud going on between Eric July, who does the Repa universe, and Angry Joe, Mr. Angry Joe here. Because, you know, Eric July came out, I think he did a video, and he was like, look, man, you know, this is kind of bullcrap what's going on with April O'Neil and all this crap, and everybody's entitled to their opinion. Unlike a lot of people that attack me, I believe everybody's entitled to their opinion. You know, like, oh, Rob, you don't like Little Mermaid? You're racist. It's like, yo, bro, calm down. Anybody who knows me knows I'm not racist. Just because I don't like the new Little Mermaid doesn't mean I'm racist. I think Ariel should look more like Ariel. That's my personal belief. But people come out and attack me because I have my own personal opinion. And Eric July has his opinion on how he feels April should be presented. And he's entitled to his absolute opinion on that one. But Angry Joe, I haven't followed Angry Joe in years. Personally, I fell off of Angry Joe. I kind of feel like he's he plays things very, very safe, and he kind of like, I can't explain it, but a couple of his reviews I just did not agree with. But unlike a lot of people, you know, instead of attacking the content creator, I just stopped watching their content. You know, I'm not gonna sit there and send him death threats and say he sucks, whatever. Like, okay, Angry Joe, I'm not really feeling your reviews anymore. They feel very formulaic. We kind of know what to expect. I just stopped watching. Okay, so I stopped following Angry Joe for about 4 or 5 years now. But him and Eric July kind of have this thing going on because Eric July kind of like, hey, look, I told you they were going to do this crap with April. He didn't like it. You know, I guess he had his opinion. Again, Eric July, don't know the man personally. He's completely entitled to his own opinion. But Angry Joe came out and he kind of like tweeted this. He's like, racist. April O'Neil is white, not black, blah, blah, blah. And then he's basically attacking people for their opinion. But in one of the screenshots is a screenshot, you can't really see it here, but is a screenshot of Eric July's video. And so Eric July came out and called him out in a video, and it was hilarious. Eric July's like, look, man, you either call me racist or you call me a pedophile, right? And because Angry Joe's like, you know, she's a kid or you can't wank or whatever. And Eric July's like, you either call me racist, and if you guys don't know, Eric July is a black man, so calling Eric July racist is kind of stupid. Or you call me a pedophile, either or, because we don't like the fact that this is the new April, that April is short, fat, and black, that Eric July don't like it, so he's automatically screenshotting people going, oh, you people are racist or you're a pedophile and all this. So Eric July is like, yo, man, this ain't gonna fly, cat. Like, this ain't gonna go. He's like, I am going to find you at the next convention I see, and we are going to meet up and we are going to hash this thing out. So Angry Joe basically loses his damn mind, starts to backtrack on this. He's like, I never called you racist, blah, 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 blah. And Eric July's like, you screenshotted my video, right? He's like, first of all, the one you screenshotted is a friend of mine, and then my video is my tweet is right underneath that. So if you wanted to screenshot it, you could have just cut mine out. But no, you left it in there on purpose. Now you're trying to backtrack. And like, now Angry Joe's all like, oh man, don't threaten me, blah, blah, blah. Don't threaten me. And Eric July's like, I'm not threatening you. Next convention you're at, I'm going to go to your booth, your panel, and we're going to hash this out like men. So Angry Joe starts flipping out going, oh my God, he wants to kick my ass and shit. Which I think that's funny how his main terms always, because I watched both Eric July videos, and he never said anything about violence. He just said, hey, I'm going to confront you. You're going to tell me your point of view on why you did X, Y, and Z, and we're going to come to a resolution in this situation, which I think is the most boss man thing to do. right? If you got a problem with somebody, don't be sitting there screenshotting, blah, blah, blah. Like, man, no, say what you got to say, and then we will come to a proper resolution. Everybody always feels like you have to go out in violence, and I actually find it almost racist that Angry Joe feels like Eric July is being violent, because it's like, oh, why? Because he's a black man and he says, I'm going to meet up with you at your next convention and we're going to hash this out. Why do you automatically assume it's going to be violence? Never once did Eric July say, no, I'm going to go out there, I'm going to ninja kick your ass. No, he's like, I'm going to go to the next convention, I'm going to go to your booth, I'm going to go to your panel, I'm going to give you a chance to explain yourself, and we're going to come to a resolution. And it was just hilarious how Angry Joe is just like flipping his crap out. He's like all scared, like, oh no, he doesn't know what to do. I think it's really telling that someone who wants to call other people racist or other people pedophiles and stuff like that, he automatically comes to a violent conclusion of Eric July saying, hey, I want to meet up and we're going to hash this out, that you automatically assume it's violence. You know why? Because he's black? Because he's built? Because he's not putting up with your BS and he called you out on your shit? So I stopped following Angry Joe for a while. I think Angry Joe's full of crap, to be honest with you. I think he's one of those people that has a huge following, but he's just full of crap. He's absolutely full of crap. So yeah, a lot of this stuff with the Angry Joe stuff, and Angry Joe is backtracking and all this stuff, and everybody has their own opinion on the April O'Neil situation. There's a one YouTuber, content creator, she's a female, and she didn't like the fact that she was fat. She's like, well, if you make her black, can you at least make her pretty? Like, why are you making her fat? You know, as a fat guy, I was a little offended by that, because she said, well, if she's fat, can't she want to do better? Like, absolutely, but sometimes being fat, you know, we're in certain situations and whatnot, and, you know, it's more mental than anything, so I really didn't care for that, but again, that's her opinion. That's her opinion. I'm not getting on here doing a video going, you're wrong by your opinion, blah, blah, blah. That is your opinion. You're entitled. When you get on here, you're entitled to get your opinion and to say your opinion whatever you want. I think a lot of people, I call these keyboard warriors, like to attack people in the comment box, but I think that, like, well, they're entitled to their opinion too, right? So they wouldn't like someone if they attacked them for their opinion. So yes, no, I do not like I do not like anything I've seen from The Little Mermaid. That's my opinion. I'm perfectly fine with the short, black, and fat April O'Neil. I'm fine with that. Why? I don't know. I'm complicated, I guess. I don't know. But I think the whole thing with Eric July and Angry Joe is hilarious, because I think Angry Joe is acting like a little bitch. And I'm glad Eric July called him out on his bitchery. And I am supporting Eric July 150% on this. So go Eric July, ninja kick him with your word, sir. With your word. Because he's already backtracking, sir. Thank you guys so much for watching. Appreciate each and every one of you guys. Hope you guys have a safe weekend. Until next time, I'm Robert Storms, and that's my opinion, guys. Later.